Starting up is intact for this team. And the Clippers starting five. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, Doncic out there with Vincent. Then it's James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Vincent with it, guarded by Harden. Vincent misses. Harden with it, working on Finney-Smith. Harden can't hit. Steps back. Here's LeBron. Buries the 7-footer.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Done shot's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Doncic, bounce pass. Here's Vincent, guarded by Harden. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Left side, Leonard. Dunn outside. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Shoots from 14. A second chance effort. Zubac no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Finney-Smith finds Vincent for 3. Hayes the pass to LeBron. That one good for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Dunn, following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
The first free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now, here's Dunn. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Jones. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for James Harden.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Shoots. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers trail by 3. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Leonard. Over Vincent. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
James outside. Pass to Hayes. Three-pointer on the way. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Here's Dunn. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots the 3. Goes up again. And the rejection by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Now here's LeBron. Vincent's shot is good.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Clippers trail by 3. Jones with the screen on Doncic. Harden kicks to Jones. Outside Leonard. Over Finney-Smith. And Leonard gets it to go.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Lakers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Hayes throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Zubac. Still scoreless. To the paint. Kicks it out to Harden. Jones with the screen on Doncic. Here's Harden. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
Doncic with a screen on Jones. Vincent the pass to Hayes. Back to Vincent. Launches a 3. The rebound by Harden.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And he's able to get it back. Doncic with the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Harden sets the pick for Dunn. Over Vincent. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 7 points.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Connect, he's checked in for Doncic. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Amir Coffey's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Vincent, guarded by Harden. Now Vincent, outside James. Lakers working the ball around now. Hayes, no good. Dunn, right side. Over Vincent. And that one comes up a bit short.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Connect. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now, here is Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Coffey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Goodwin comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Shake Milton in for Vincent. And then for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's Harden after the basket by the Lakers. Bogdanovich looking around, spins to the left wing. Screen by Jones, 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And when Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's covered by Bogdanovich. LeBron against Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Jones. Here's Connect. Still without a basket. That's a good one. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. Harden against James. With the crossover. That's a good one. Now, Vanderbilt. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Over Harden, and another basket for the Lakers.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Simmons against LeBron. Harden outside. Over James. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
James against Bogdanovich. Pass to James. And James throws it down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Simmons dishes to Harden. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers with a change here too. Leonard's checked in. .24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Doncic against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Leonard. LeBron with the block.
And Bron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Doncic against Simmons. Pass to LeBron. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Batum. Bogdanovich is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Lakers leading by 5. Doncic feeling it out. That one doesn't drop.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Clippers. Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now, here's Goodwin. Pass to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. Now here's Leonard. Vanderbilt defending. Lock at 6. Leonard on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. And Leonard gets it to go.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Goodwin with it. Bogdanovich on him. Tries again. And it's Goodwin missing. The Clippers trail. Up top, Leonard. He's got 9. Pass to Simmons. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Vanderbilt. And they get it back. Over to the wing. The Lakers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The game now all tied. And now that's 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Slick move by the Claw, a forward who handles the ball like a guard.
Goodwin with it. Bogdanovich on him. And it's Goodwin missing. Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Goodwin. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard, no luck. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Clippers. And it's Doncic missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
With some arc. Zubac, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Vincent. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Zubac.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Pass to Hayes. Vincent with it. Connect with it. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt finds Hayes. Now connect. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Down low. Shakes him. In the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Over in the corner, Vincent. There's the screen. Inside, here's Hayes. Takes it off the glass. Hayes has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Left side, Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, His offense alone would have him among the league's top players, but his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
That free throw good from Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. James checked in for Vanderbilt. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Connect. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Bogdan Bogdanović. Leonard hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Doncic. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 14 feet away, taken away by Hayes. And here's the fast break. And Hayes throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. From past the arc, Vincent with the rebound. Lakers shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
What's up?
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
To the middle, here's Leonard. Leonard dunks it down with force.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight, one of the all-time great two-way players.
Timeout.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. And it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Harden dishes to Dunn. Pass to Jones. Leonard with the ball. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
A 3 from Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 20 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Finney-Smith in the post. Leonard's there, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Connect, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Vincent. Clock at 6. The kick out to LeBron. And it's Connect in the corner. Drops in the tray. Connect's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And here is Dunn, defended by Vincent. Jones sets the pick for Dunn. Over Vincent. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Connect in the corner. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Nailed from three-point land.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Now, here's Dunn, defended by Vincent. Zubac finds Harden. To end the run, and the dunk by Zubac.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Clippers.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the 2nd quarter.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers.
Timeout.
They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. Coming off a terrific season and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Now here's James. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Clippers.
And he went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Clippers trail by 9. Harden inside the three-point line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. That's 7 points for James Harden. The Lakers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bogdanovich. Another one falls for the Clippers.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovic's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up.
Here's James. Pass to Vincent. Takes a three. Rebound by the Clippers.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Hayes throws it down.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Now, here is Harden. D right on him. The tray. And the three ball is good. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's LeBron. He's got 21. From outside the arc. Kept alive. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Done outside. Fires away from way outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hayes. Finney-Smith with it. LeBron outside. The three. Harden grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he lays it straight in. Harden's got 12.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
From deep LeBron. LeBron James making it look easy from deep. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead. He had to have his dinner reservations planned out way in advance.
Hey, eating well on the road is important.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Clippers.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with LeBron James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Now, Finney-Smith. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance. From the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. LeBron with it. Jones covering. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Jones. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Back to Doncic. Stolen by Jones. Goes up. And Harden with the stuff.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
The Lakers in the lead. Now Vincent. Screen by James. Here's Vincent, guarded by Harden. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 29.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jones. Leonard kicks to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Driving the lane. Fades and shoots. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 25 points per game, 8 assists and 7 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
With 1 on the clock, Dunn finds Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. Second shot opportunity. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Zubac has got his 2nd basket of the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Clippers 3rd.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
On defense, the Clippers. A 2-point game. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Leonard missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Vincent with it. He's covered by Leonard. Vincent with it. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 6. Over Dunn. James misses. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 4. Leonard, no luck. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The Lakers moving the ball around. LeBron outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Dunn for the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 13 with that last one. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Leonard.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to James. Over Dunn. Drilled from 11 feet out. James has got 31.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Harden the pass to Dunn. And here's Jones. Leonard looking over the floor. Rebound the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Here's Vincent. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities. Right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Clippers trail by 6. Dunn outside. Pass to Coffey. Leonard against James. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Vincent the pass to Doncic. Vincent with it. Three-pointer. And Doncic with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Vincent. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
One shot.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Doncic. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard kicks to Dunn. And here's Leonard. Over Hayes. And it's Leonard missing. Here's Doncic. He's got 17. And they double up James. Vincent finds Doncic. Tries from 16. Here's Hayes. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That free throw good from Hayes. Clippers trail by 9. Dunn passes to Zubac. Back to Dunn. Pass to Coffey. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Coffey's got 6 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
On the wing, Doncic. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Coffey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now just a 4-point Laker lead. The Lakers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Doncic. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Dunn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 4. Over in the corner, Vincent. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Now, here's Dunn. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Pass to Leonard from deep. Leonard answers with a 3.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Now Vincent. They set the pick. James with it. Dunn covering. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Harden the pass to Coffey. Here's Leonard. Covered by LeBron. James against Leonard. Here's Coffey. 8 points for him. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Goodwin subbed in for Doncic. The Clippers also making some changes. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Zubac. And it's Batum in for Leonard. Here's Vincent. He's got 5. Pass to connect. Buries it from 3-point range. Connects, got 12.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron slashes inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
From deep, Harden. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Vincent. Fires from deep. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Done against James. Back to Harden. Done outside. Simmons passes to Batum. Clock at 4. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Lakers leading by 8. James outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The Lakers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
1:10 left in the third quarter. From deep, Harden. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 16th rebound on the night.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Clippers trail by 11. And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 13 points.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
That's a good one. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Harden. A 3-ball. The Lakers with the rebound. 19 seconds left in the third. Simmons against LeBron. Vanderbilt, a screen on Simmons. Just 3 on the clock.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Clippers right now, we've got 𝙤𝙤𝙪. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Leonard dishes to Simmons. Pass to Eubanks. It's 𝙤𝙤𝙪 on the wing. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. A rebound by the Lakers. Now here's Goodwin. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. A 3-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Here's Coffey. Drills the 3-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lakers leading by 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Doncic against Simmons. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jones checked in for Eubanks. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Leonard, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Now here's Goodwin. Now Doncic. There's the lob to the hoop. Outside, Simmons. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Goodwin feeling it out. Pass to connect. 4 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Simmons passes to 𝙤𝙤𝙪. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And you know, few guys play their role better than 𝙤𝙤𝙪. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for the Lakers. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Lakers leading by 8. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Connect. No good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Leonard with no one around. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Leonard inside. Vanderbilt defending. Nifty move. Leonard no luck. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Vincent the pass to Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. And so Dunn nails both of them. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Doncic. Over Dunn, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Simmons looking it over, and it's Leonard at the elbow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Leonard's got 36.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Vincent the pass to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Simmons passes to Dunn. Here's Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Vincent. Bogdanovich inside. No good from 11 feet.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Pass to Doncic. Vincent with it. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Vincent. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And here is Simmons. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Here's Connect. Back to Doncic. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Pass to Vincent. Tries yet again. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 10 to the inside. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists here tonight. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And the first one at the line is good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Simmons. Derek Jones comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point game.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
James. Oh, LeBron does it again.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
He's with it. Working on Zubac. Now here's James. Now Hayes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Clippers trail by 10. Harden outside. Fires the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Vincent, guarded by Harden. Vincent, the pass to LeBron. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Harden kicks to Leonard. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 22.
Taking control of the tempo. Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce 2-hander. Back to Vincent. LeBron outside. No one near him. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 43 points.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Jones with the screen on Doncic. Harden kicks to Dunn. On the three off target.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
To the paint. Pass to Vincent. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Outside Leonard. Over Finney-Smith. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Leonard's got 41. Vincent with it. Pass to Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And Sean's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
The three from Harden. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. The Lakers shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now, here's Milton. Covered by Mills. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got
all right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.